Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's time for a 2020, I know this is kind of late, but a 2020 empties video. This is all my empties. It's probably kind of a little bit hard to see, but yeah guys, it's a lot. First, I guess category, right, of what we have is going to be body and hair care. So this is really interesting because I'm always looking for the next best body wash, hair care product, that kind of stuff. So let's go in. This right here is the 100% pure what is a lavender sea therapy bath. So these are like these little crystallized kelp bath salts, I guess, in a sense. And these, I have a love relationship with these. No hate, just a love relationship. They're really good. There's lavender, there's a detox seaweed one, and there's a eucalyptus. The eucalyptus and the detox one both give you like a very weird, stimulating feeling all around your body, where like even if you're in a hot bath, you can feel like a cooling, like kind of like peppermint feel. So it feels like your body's being like invigorated, if that makes sense. But these go for like, I think 20 each. They're really, really good. The lavender one is fine. But I prefer the seaweed detox one out of all the ones, and I have so much reward points with them from the past years that this goes very, very quick. Next up, we have the 100% pure blood orange body scrub. I did not like this. This was their attempt for a crystalline sea salt scrub that's supposed to help, you know, exfoliate, get rid of all the dry skin. This was in the blood orange scent. Anytime I put this on my body, it felt like so rough that it was tearing into my skin. And maybe I just have sensitive skin because I saw some reviews of people saying that they do like it, some people saying it's too harsh. The concentration of essential oil in here are more so just like the oils that they have, right? Orange oil, grapefruit oil, lemon peel oil. Those things to me are too much in a product like this where it's already very rough and it feels like it's itching, like kind of just bleeding into my skin. So this just caused a lot of irritation, and honestly I just kind of dumped it out. So this was a waste of like $20+. I wouldn't recommend that. Next up we have Thirsty Girl by IGK. This bottle's old. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, it's a coconut milk anti-frizz shampoo. I did not like the consistency of this. It's like a cream base, kind of like surfactant cleansing agent, if that makes sense. So like it's very weird. If you've used a cream cleanser for your face where it doesn't really foam up like crazy, that's the same thing. But my hair is pretty like oily, so it didn't work out. But I had the conditioner too. I threw that away. I didn't want to keep it because the bottle was getting all dirty and everything. Not a fan. And I find that with IGK, as cool as their products seem when they first launched and everything, and when they first came to Sephora, yeah, no. Next up, IGK. This is 30,000 feet volume powder spray. When I say that there's still some product in here, like a lot, I mean there's a lot. This was garbage to me, and I rarely say things like that. I try not to be like too harsh, but I'm very transparent and blunt. So this just makes your hair like, it just feels like the worst volumizing powder ever. So it leaves it clumpy. It doesn't, I don't like it. It just is gross, and you'll feel it. Next up is the Dear Claire's. This is the supple preparation all over body lotion. Beta glucan infused in ceramide NP, soothing, moisturizing, fast absorbing, all that kind of stuff. This is fine. It's just like a lightweight body cream. I wouldn't repurchase it. It just is a basic cream. I got it on discount, so it was what it was. I didn't really see anything that it really did, and I feel like it was a little bit too thin for me, which is crazy because I like a non super thick body cream, but it was just meh. Like, you can't really speak to anything that's meh. It's just like it did the basic job, you know, nothing crazy. Next up we have two of these right here. I don't think it's gonna focus, but it's a perfect smooth conditioner and shampoo by Nature Lab Tokyo. This is a brand from Tokyo that Ulta got. Now the shampoo lathers up very well. These are ideal shampoo and conditioners. This one's lightweight, but it has enough of the reparative properties and ingredients that make it such a good product. They're both paraben free, right? That kind of stuff. You know, it does the job. They're fragrance infused, but they have a really nice kind of yuzu scent. The shampoo does use a surfactant that's called, like, I want to say it's C1416. sulfonate or something along those lines, and it's basically like sodium lauryl sulfate. I would say it's a little bit better. I find less reactiveness from that, if that makes sense, with using that ingredient, but I feel like it's on the same like family tree. So I do feel like it's too much foam, if that makes sense. Just like sodium lauryl sulfate, like SLS creating too much foam. I feel like it not that this is drying, but I feel like it can be, and with the fact that I feel like it strips hair color, I'm not a fan. As you can see, there's still product, but I didn't finish using it, especially because I always dye my hair. So even right now, this isn't my natural hair color, guys. So yeah, it was good, and for the price point, it's very affordable. It's like 10 bucks. I really enjoyed it. Next up, we have the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair limited edition honey mask. This is amazing. I would buy it again. I should have bought it again, but the original is really good too. And I think in this one you get a little bit less. So yeah, but it's cool having like a little bear thing in the shower, you know? So the mask itself, the original is amazing. They have a green one, like a superfoods one. Their hair mask is silicone free, which I was completely in disbelief when I saw that. I was like, whoa, there has to be silicone. It's that good. No, there's no silicone. So I was in shock, at least for the Don't Despair Repair Mask. That's the one I'm referring to. Next up, we have the Living Proof product. It's a dry shampoo. This works really well. I feel like Living Proof actually is a brand that has a lot of potential. It does the job, doesn't leave it too sticky or tacky or weird. Doesn't really leave too much of a film at all. So this is one of the better dry shampoos next to the Chlorine one that I've tried. And I give it a pass for sure. If one day I try out more from the brand, I guess I'll try out more. This is Cowshed right here. It's a relaxing bath and body oil. I got on like very cheap prices on like super clearance. And it has a good scent. That's it, you know, it's just a bath oil. That's all I can say. Not bad, but not the best. Hello Fab concealers right here. We have two that I got for free. Bendy Avocado concealers in 1 and 2. Those are really good. They're lightweight, they're breathable, I guess. They don't have a lot of coverage, but they do the job, especially for under eye or highlighting. I'm not a makeup artist or anything, so it does the job is what I can say. They're really good, flexible formulas with skincare properties like avocado oil and all these nourishing type of things inside. So I really like those, but the shade range is not the best. So there's that. The Original Beauty Blender, which this was a limited edition one. I stopped buying them because the Tarte one that I've been using is much better, and I heard somebody say that it was better, and then I tried it and it was. And Beauty Blender's charging $20 for a sponge, and I feel like that's just getting a little bit crazy these days, and most people are not really paying that anymore. These two right here are brow products. It is a Grande brow product, and it is a 100% pure product. This is a green tea fiber product, and it has like a little like applicator, I guess, and you just kind of just ring it in. It has, I want to say organic black tea leaves, which get the color. So if you're not into like the dyes, then that'll be perfect. Can clump a little bit, but you just gotta make sure that you clean it and, you know, go about it and kind of mix it well. The Grande Brow Enhancing Serum, I do feel like this works. I feel like afterwards, once you stop, a little bit of hair falls out, but I guess that's natural, right? All hair falls out a little bit. For the price point, because I know the full price or the full size is really expensive, I don't know about all that, but I do know that it was good, it did the job, and the trial, that little small size, lasted a few weeks, so that was really nice. Moving on next to these two right here, the Fresh Sugar Caramel Hydrating Lip Scrub and the 100% Pure Peppermint Sugar Scrub. Peppermint Sugar Scrub, I think they discontinued because it keeps going on sale. It's so-so, it leaves like a kind of tacky film. This is another one from 100% Pure where I'm like, meh, it was The Fresh Sugar Caramel Hydrating Lip Balm, I haven't even finished it, and like, I just want to keep showing you guys this because when I actually don't love a product, I don't finish it. Like, there's still product in there, and I try to just use it as much as I could, but I realize like, it temporarily hydrates, it temporarily moisturizes. It doesn't really do anything beyond that. So it just leaves a little film, meh, like it doesn't do anything to me. Like, I feel like I wake up the next morning with just as dry lips or normal lips or whatever. Or I feel like I'm reapplying throughout the day. The scent is really good because that's what they do for those type of things, but for the price point, I would never buy it again, if that makes sense. Next is the Primera Serum right here. This is the cold, I don't know if it's gonna focus, but what is it called? The Black Seed Cold Brew Serum. This is concentrated with some madecassoside and then also some black rice to brighten the skin. It's a really good soothing serum. I saw a lot of YouTubers saying it was like a holy grail. I think it was fine, better than fine, but I don't feel like it was something where I was like, whoa, I need to repurchase this again. But very lightweight. I know they have another serum that's more heavy. It's the Wild Seed Serum. But yeah, this one does a really good job to calm, soothe, and get some antioxidant protection, all that kind of stuff in. There's a lot of controversy on antioxidants, which I can make a whole video about if you guys want that, because people are like, well, when antioxidants are in a product, they just kind of diminish already because of oxidation, all this kind of stuff. So that's a whole other topic, but yeah, a really good product. It's about like 50, I can't remember the price, 50 to $72, something like that. So it's up there, but it's a good product nonetheless. It lasts a while. Next up on the serum list, we have the Ordinary Lactic Acid. I don't like this. That's all we're gonna say about that. It's tacky, has a weird scent. It just doesn't feel luxurious or anything. I have this thing with Ordinary where I'm not liking any of their products. It feels very cheap, and I like my skincare routine personally to be like a bit of a ritual. So I like to enjoy the moment. I don't like to put on product that I don't feel like, first of all, is a high quality product or that is meshing with my skin well. It's meh, and I just find that it irritates my skin. So I don't care for it. And I've used a lot of different AHAs, BHAs, you know, all that kind of stuff, because I'm an esthetician too, right? So I've tried I've even done peels, you know, like that's just the lowest quality feel of a product. There's no excitement factor. I don't like it at all. But if you like The Ordinary, or if you know somebody who likes The Ordinary, that's completely fine. I'm not trying to say like don't use it. I'm just saying I don't personally like it. Next up is the CEO by Sunday Riley. This was their brightening 15% serum. I didn't see any difference, and I feel like my skin was not in love with it, so that was it. But it was a trial. And the next one is the Estee Lauder serum. Sorry guys. It's the Advanced Synchro Night Recovery. This is a good product. They just need to get rid of the fragrance, and I think there was, I don't know what else, but it's basically just like, what do they call that? Yeah, but Bifida extract, Bifida alignment, ferment, basically. Like, I think it's like a probiotic. It does a really good job at soothing. It's a nice viscous kind of lightweight formula. Needs to dry down for a little bit, but after that, it's really good. I just think the fragrance kind of gets in the way of the product. It's kind of ridiculous to me, so for that reason I probably wouldn't use it again. Next up we have oil cleansers. I think it's the only one. It's the Laneige Fresh Brightening Cleansing Oil. I think they discontinued this, but it's lightweight. It's not my favorite. I think it's a miss. It just feels too thin and too greasy, which I know it's oil, but there are cleansing oils that don't feel greasy, if that makes sense. So I didn't really care for it. Next we have moisturizers. I'm gonna start with this one, CeraVe. This is one that everybody's raving about, right? I'm not a big fan of CeraVe, to be honest, and I know I'm probably gonna get some heat for that, but none of their products really excite me. I think I stand with James Welsh on that, where he feels that they're kind of just boring. They feel like a pharmaceutical product that you're just picking up, like a pharmacy product, or like, they're really boring. They have 3 ceramides, essential ceramides, what they say, and niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. Obviously, those have a purpose in the ingredients in the formula, but this product just felt lackluster, and it's just it is a good, nice, lightweight lotion, I will say that, especially if you have oily skin, but there was nothing about this that really made me go, wow, like, you know, meh. I wouldn't try it again. I've tried other CeraVe product, and most of them are just meh. And the only one that I really like is the Acne one, which I'll probably do in empties in the future because I'm almost done with that. The Korres Hydrobiome mask. This is a kind of like frothy yogurt is what they call it, I believe, mask, and it has a very, very interesting scent that you'll either love or dislike. But Probiotic Superdose face mask. Hiram said this is actually a product that he really, really likes, and I really enjoy it too. Fragrance is a little bit up there, but it does a good job at cooling the skin. You get a really nice cooling effect, and you know, it just kind of just revitalizes the skin. It has a little bit of exfoliation action in there, so a good one. I found it at TJ Maxx, so you probably can too, is what I'm telling you. Ultra Repair Cream First Aid Beauty. I mean, First Aid Beauty to me is a brand that just, you pretty much nails it all the time. Most of the products feel like CeraVe to me. I feel like First Aid Beauty is the CeraVe of prestige. Don't come for me because I love First Aid, but I like specific products. I really love specific products, like their red clay cleanser, and the Ultra Repair Cream is great for when I get bug bites or I'm doing like if somebody's doing laser hair removal or something like that, it'll calm down all that redness and inflammation, but it's a little bit thicker, obviously. The Origins Make a Difference Plus Cream. This it smells like lychee, you know? Yeah, it smells amazing, but smell and scent really does nothing for me if the product doesn't do anything. And this really didn't do anything. It's like a lightweight gel lotion, but moving on, meh. The sulwhasoo Concentrated Ginseng Renewing Cream. They have this in a big size, but this is not the light version, so it's a little bit heavier. It has a very, very strong scent of ginseng, so if you guys don't like that, you're not gonna like it, but it's meant to help with hydrating, really revitalizing the skin, the fine lines, smoothing, all that kind of stuff. So that's a good product, very expensive. sulwhasoo is a brand I do like, minus I guess the excessive use of fragrance at times. Laneige right here, which is the Cica sleeping cream. I've used like 3 of these, and I don't only have one right now, but I've used like 3 of them. A good frothy kind of face cream with, what do they call it? Enhanced forest yeast, which is like, I believe it's a form of centella that they, Amore Pacific as a company, the parent company, made stronger. But very, very good, affordable night cream. I would recommend that. This one is the Iope and Living Contour. These are so small, guys, sorry, but this is an emulsion. It smells really, really good. And I'm not somebody who cares about the scent like that, but it smells really, really good. It's a agave extract to help visibly firm and tone the skin. The emulsion's very, very nice. I would actually buy it, but it's a mini size, and even though there's some product in there, I couldn't really squeeze it out, so yeah. Oils, Lapis Oil by Herbivore. The blue, beautiful oil with blue tansy, German chamomile, that kind of stuff. Very, very great at calming. Probably my favorite product for calming of all time, next to like the Laneige night cream. This is just a really, really good oil. 72 bucks is a lot, but I really like Herbivore, what they stand for, all that kind of stuff, so I will support them. The Black Tea Tony Moly toner. So the guy from Cheese in the Trap, if you guys watch the drama Cheese in the Trap, Baekhyun-ho, he used this, or he sponsored this for a while. He was the face of it in Korea while I was there, and so I tried it out. It was just so. I expected so much more. It has a really strong scent, and it's like a gel toner liquid thing. It was just very underwhelming is what I'm gonna say. Next up we have these masks right here. And we're gonna start with the Glam Glow one. Glam Glow, this is the Instamud 60-second pore refining mask, which was a big thing when it launched back then. It bubbles in 60 seconds, it helps to clarify with witch hazel water and all these other things. I think it does a decent job at really getting into my pores on my nose, and really clarifying them for a quick moment. I don't like the word clarifying, I'd say like, not detoxing. I don't like that either per se, but just kind of just refreshes it. No, it just feels like a quick clay mask, if that makes sense, without all the mess and struggle to wipe it all off. So for that alone, I think it's a good mask. I don't know about the rest of the products, you know, but I'm saying that this one is pretty good. I would not spend the money to repurchase it. It's expensive, but there you go. Next is the Glam Glow. I said in this collaboration video with Mel, which if you guys see that, it's the brand founders video that I put up. This is a super mud clearing treatment. This is a really good mask. It has a lot of eucalyptus oil and like their tea oxy formula and this scent that they have, but it really does a really good job at pulling everything out. I think there are a lot of other alternative options like the Innisfree clay mask. What do they call that? The Jeju clay mask, I believe. That's a really good one. That's like a foam one. Yeah, that's a good one because it's not hard to wipe off and it doesn't leave the skin super dry like the original clay mask, which is their super volcanic pore clay mask. This one is the Sandawa, what is it called? The Camellia Flower Antioxidant Cream Mask. It has real petals, and as you can see, I did not finish this product either. Beautiful product. Has a really, oops, I got some myself. But anyways, it has a really, really good scent. And yeah, it's a good product, you know, it does the job, but it's overpriced. I think these type of masks, like the Fresh Face Rose Mask from Fresh, is also overpriced too. Dermalogica Multivitamin Face Mask. Multi-Power Recovery. This smells like paint. There's a lot of product in here, guys. I'm not kidding. Like, there's a lot, but I do not like this. So if I don't like a product, That's it. I just don't even bother. I really didn't enjoy the experience or the results. It smells like paint. I can't get past that scent alone, and the product is kind of lackluster and overpriced. This is the Mist Low pH PHA by cosrx. A very nice type of spray. There's nothing in here because I use it all. It does a decent job. It really just hydrates the skin, and it has a little bit of PHA to exfoliate. It's very, very lightweight. It is a good mist. I don't really feel like it did anything that I'm like, wow, I need to repurchase the mist again. So that's that. Indie Lee, this one still has some in, so I'm gonna finish it actually, but it's the CoQ10 lotion toner. This uses UV quinone, cucumber, a bunch of other stuff. Really, really good. Hydrating, I recommend. Next one is one that was really underwhelming, the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Veil Mist. And the thing about Peach and Lily for me is I've met the founder, and I can say this respectfully because I've paid money to try out the products. It's hit or miss to me. This mist, it did a decent job, but the mist is too fine, and I feel like it just leaves like a kind of a film to get that glass skin look, and I don't need a film. I want something to really hydrate my skin from within. So I'll pass. And next we have this Moringa mist from True Moringa. This was horrible. This was honestly awful. I can say that because it pretty much burned my skin. Awful, 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 awful. I would never recommend that, and it smells really, really bad. So that was just bad, and yeah, it really burned my skin. It was honestly horrible, guys. Like my skin was like blotchy red. Like it was so bad. I remember I was like not happy for a moment. 100% pure lavender tonic. You know how I feel about 100% pure. This is a really good one. They added, or they changed the formula, which I don't like how, the one thing I don't like is that I don't like how they don't really tell you they changed it. Sometimes they do, or they'll say that they're gonna change it, but I think they should make it a lot more clear in the packaging. This one has been changed to the second ingredient being alcohol, which is an organic ingredient is what they're calling it. So it could be like plant-derived grain alcohol, that's what their website says. I will say that with this type of product, I didn't find any irritation due to the alcohol or anything, but I think the original formula was great, so why change something that was great? For that reason alone, I don't know if I'll keep purchasing it. It's a good kind of like, I have to use the word clarifying because it is slightly drying toner, so it's like an old school one if you like that type of clarifying one for your pores. This is the sulwhasoo Hydro Aid Moisturizing Soothing Mist. This spray is a perfectly fine mist, and it uses like this birch juice extract, which they use in Amore Pacific's new toner. I really like that, and it's overpriced, but it does the job because you're only getting so little in here, right? All right, next we have the Pharmacy Deep Sweep 2% BHA toner. I really, really enjoyed this. This was a win for Pharmacy. It has a cooling effect to it too. It uses salicylic acid, moringa water, papaya enzyme. This was the right way to use moringa. I would buy it again in a heartbeat if I needed another exfoliating toner. And then this is the True Moringa one that I said I didn't like. This was horrible. This used moringa water. This was great. So Pharmacy did it right. I love it. I used every drop of this thing. Amazing, amazing, amazing toner. Look into the ingredients though. There might be some stuff that you guys may not be like happy about. I think there's like, not peppermint, but there's something that gives that like effect. So if you're not into that, then you probably won't like that toner, but I found it to be perfect, just refreshing and great. Next is Briogeo. This is a major win. It's their omega-3 6/9 plus biotin, but I have a love-hate relationship with this one. Love, dislike. I don't want to say hate, but why? Because when I buy the new bottles, they begin to melt. If I buy them online, they're melting like little like capsules, and then it really stinks because the inside of it, which is like, I'd imagine probably omegas and fish oil and all that kind of stuff, it really begins to stink, and then you want to gag. So you can't even begin to use it without gagging every time you open it. And then that kind of like slimy juice gets on all of them. So I stopped buying it for that. But if I go in store and I see one that's not like with a pill or a capsule that's ruptured, I'd probably buy it again. That's how good it is. But you have to be very consistent with these type of supplements. Tula right here, this was a win for them. Their Balanced Beauty, Gummy Vitamin, Strong Hair, Skin, Nail, all that kind of stuff. I really enjoyed this one. It's probably the taste alone that really got me. The berry blend, the prebiotics. I do feel like it helps to kind of debloat my stomach and just, how do I explain it? Like, I just feel like it works, you know? Like it's a product that just helps to kind of deep blow, and the antioxidants there, of course I'm gonna wanna put antioxidants in my body, prebiotics, probiotic. This is actually one of the only few products, if not the only one, that I can use prebiotics and probiotics from, because if I take other supplements, I purge so bad, you guys do not wanna see it. Like I get pretty down on how bad that I purge from them. And I've tried a few other ones that I'm not gonna mention in this video. But for you guys, right, to get for testing purposes, and they really destroyed my skin. So I was not happy at all. Like it left big cystic pimples. So, and those scars are hard to get rid of. It takes time, but yeah, this is Golly Nutrition. This is their infamous one that was on the Ellen show, apple cider vinegar gummies. I got a few of these. I got like 4 months worth of these just to try them out. I have lost weight, but I'm also somebody with a kind of faster metabolism, not super fast, but I did manage to lose weight taking these. Just a few pounds, nothing crazy. I went from like 146 and now I'm 141. But I've also been in a calorie deficit. So it's not just like literally these things are doing it. They're supposed to curb appetite. They're supposed to help with antioxidants for all this stuff, you know. They have a pretty decent taste, nothing crazy. Would I keep buying them? I don't really know, you know. Like I'm only trying to cut weight right now until quarantine's over so I can go back to the gym and then hopefully build more muscle. But that's what I was doing before quarantine. But again, you know, quarantine ended up happening and COVID and all that stuff. So yeah, Hum Beauty, this is their Z Sleep, whatever, melatonin and B6. This is melatonin basically in a little capsule pill, very small pill. So you don't have to worry if you're like not into like the big pills. And yeah, it's like 12 bucks, 10 bucks. They don't have sugar. So that's the nice part, because some of them, like the gummies, all this stuff, it has sugar, you know? So if you're not, like if you can't have excess sugar, then that would be a good solution. The last 3 I'm gonna do all together. Thank you guys for being so patient too. This is the Shiseido Ultimune Eye Cream, the Pharmacy Cherry Eye Cream right here, and the Laneige Eye Sleeping Mask. Now let's start with the one I didn't like. Well, the Ultimune Eye Cream. There's a lot of denatured alcohol in here, which I'm not a fan of, but it does the job. It brightens the eye and it hydrates very well. That's why I didn't finish this, and it still has some. I've already used a full size years ago, but I don't know how to feel about that, you know? The Pharmacy Eye Cream, this was very lackluster, and I feel like the whole Cheer Up Brightening Acerola line was lackluster. It has different forms of vitamin C. I didn't like it. I don't feel like it did anything, and I feel like it would irritate my eyes every time I used it. I didn't like it. That was such a miss for me, and I was so sad because this product was such a win for Pharmacy. But next is the Laneige Eye Sleeping Mask, which I fell in love with this immediately when I got the sample. The little trial doesn't really come with a applicator, but I went ahead to buy the full size and it has an applicator. It's like a caffeine booster, night sleeping, like kind of like gel lotion. Really good product. And it does have fragrance like most Laneige products, so my stance on fragrance once again, well, I'll have to make another video. The way I look, I literally just woke up and I was like, I need to film you guys videos, but this is what it looks like. That's how many empties. So thank you guys so much. Please subscribe to the channel. Please share, click on notifications, and stay tuned for the next video, guys. I promise you guys I'll make more videos. So thank you guys so much.